Hi everyone, it's Jerry. I'd like to share a game with you by a bright star in the chess world, Nodirbek Abdusattorov of Uzbekistan. Young, extremely talented, and, well, it's accomplishments like his that make me enjoy presenting videos like this to you. Just a wonderful talent we have in the game. Great resume he has put together at such a young age. And, well, let me go ahead and share some of that with you before we have a look at one of his games from early 2017, a 19-move win as black against an Indian Grandmaster. So when was he born? September 18th, 2004. In 2012, he won the Under-8 division at the World Youth Chess Championships. In 2014, at the age of 9, he beat not one but two Grandmasters in just one tournament. That tournament was actually held in his home city of Tashkent. In the FIDE rating list of April 2015, he set a new record for the youngest player to enter the top 100 juniors at the age of 11. And last but certainly not least, on October 29th, 2017, at the 24th Chigorin tournament, Nodirbek Abdusattorov became the second youngest chess grandmaster in history at the age of 13 years, 1 month, and 11 days. So, with that said, let's have a look at one of his games from early 2017. On the white end, Indian Grandmaster Babu Lalith, and Team Black, the young, bright star Abdusattorov. D4 on board. What opening do we have here? Nimzo Indian, Classical, and with D5, this here denotes the Noah variation. White resolves this tension prior to this bishop to G5 move, as otherwise black can certainly consider capturing on C4 and hanging on to that pawn. So one quick question to the pinning piece. White says, I'm going to keep you in a pin. Black castles, E3, bishop E6. A question thrown to this pinning piece, and black drops back now to address this pin. So the pin is broken. Bishop D3. We're 10 moves in. And, well, how do things get stirred up here? How do things get a little crazy? By move 19, it's game over, so here we go. C5. Some tension is created. At what point in the game? Well, at a moment where black is castled and white isn't. White's still 2 moves out from being castled. White captures on C5, and black does not spend any time recapturing. First off, let me just express a reason why white may have captured here. Doing something else like developing the knight, there is the possibility that black can change the structure and acquire a 3 versus 2 majority on the queen side. So it's maybe a reason why we're having d takes c5 here on this move 11. And as mentioned, no time is wasted with picking up c5, but instead d4. Cracking in the center once more. This fork creates more tension, more pawn captures are now on board. And black doesn't spend any time recapturing on d4 with the queen, as that would allow a very convenient reply of knight to f3, hitting the queen and defending the bishop. No, the queen on d4 is striking at this unprotected piece. But instead we have here knight c6. It's the knight who wants to pounce in the center, because once he's there, he's hitting with great effect. Knight g to e2, knight takes d4. Knight takes d4, queen takes d4 only now, striking at the bishop. There is no knight to f3 here. So, what does white do? Well, this is the point in the game where white slips up some. There is a blunder here. One of the better moves is to simply duck this threat. Bishop g3 is a fine move here. But the game saw knight e4, allowing knight takes knight, bishop takes bishop, and the star move of the game. There is only one winning continuation here, and black certainly finds it, pounces on this opportunity. Pop quiz to you. What move did black play here? If you'd like to, go ahead, pause the video, and see if you can find it. Okay, in the game, bishop to b3. What's the story with this move? Well, note the queen position, her current state. What does she have to do? She has to watch over not only the bishop, but also the pawn on f2. Why? Well, if queen takes bishop, check, and mate. She has two jobs. Queen to e2 follows in the game, and she is still overloaded in this position. This allows the follow-up knight takes f2. Queen takes knight, queen takes bishop. Where's this king going? Nowhere. The queen alone prevents castling in both directions. The game follows with queen h4, but after move 19, bishop c4, it is at this point that white resigns. There's no good defense here. The threat is queen to e2. If the king tries to run, there's a check. There's two options from here. Let's consider this one first. This would lead to mate in the following way. A cool little ending with a pawn checkmate. And one other variation, if the king goes to g1 instead, we have queen to e2, and white must block, allowing queen takes bishop, and black is simply up a piece, and this is of course resignable for white. Any other variation to consider? Bishop takes rook. Well, no, that's not defending here, but something other than the queen move is what I wanted to add, something other than this queen to h4 move. Bishop takes rook, that's going nowhere. It's allowing rook to e8 with mate right around the corner. But that's as far as it went in this one. Move 19, bishop c4, and white resigns. So feel free, as usual, to leave any feedback to this video in the comment section below. And Abdusattorov, if you happen to come across this video, you are awesome, and continued success.